Thanks for joining us in this video from Irwindale Public Library, where we will make 4 STEM flying or floating toys. First, we will make a straw airplane, and here's our list of supplies. I'm using a ruler to make 2 similar sized strips of paper, and then cut them out. Fold one in half, and then cut that one in half. Take the smaller one, loop it into a circle, and then tape it closed. And we'll do the same for our larger strip of paper, create a circle and tape it. We take 4 straws and cut off the bendy parts. Tape 2 straws directly across from one another to our larger circle, line them up to the bottom as well, and tape the small circle to the straws on top. Well, you'll take 2 more straws and then tape them to the bottom on the other side, and then as well to the top again. Aim up and throw, and you have a unique paper airplane. It goes pretty far. Next, we'll make a Pom Pom Shooter. Here are our supplies. I have a toilet paper roll, and I'm covering it with some decorative paper. Grab a balloon and cut off the neck of the balloon, and then we're going to knot it just below the top and make sure it's knotted pretty well. Stretch it over the end of one of the sides for the toilet paper roll. Make sure it's on there tightly, and then I'm going to reinforce this with some tape. And we can see how it's pretty secure here. We can put some pom-poms inside, and then just pull on the bottom of the balloon, and you've got a pom-pom shooter. And here I'm going to aim it to the side, and we can see that this again will travel pretty far as well. For our third one, we will make a pom-pom floater. Here are our supplies. Draw or print a circle, cut it out, and then cut the circle about halfway. We're going to fold and create a cone shape, and then tape that on the inside and also on the outside. We will cut a hole on the very tip right here so we can push the straw through. Make sure the straw fits, or cut the hole a little bit larger. Then we're going to go on the outside and tape the straw down so it's very secure. On the inside, you can use tape or you can use clay. I'm going to use clay on the inside just to secure on both ends so that no air is going to get through anywhere else than the straw. Then grab a pom-pom and balance it just over the straw. You can blow into the other end of the straw, and we'll see how our pom-pom can float. What you can also do is you can wrap your pom-pom in some foil, and this will give it a little more weight. And then you can repeat that again. You could use a ping pong ball, something that's light, and you can play with your airflow and see how the pom-pom can float. And lastly, here are our supplies for our straw rocket. I have a pencil cap eraser and a straw. When I put the eraser on the end, it's a little bit too loose and I want it to be tight, so let's wrap some tape around the straw until it's tight enough so that it's secure. I'll add one more piece of tape here. When it doesn't wiggle, that's when you know that it's pretty good with your tape. We have our brad fastener, and we will bend it down and then tape it just below the eraser. Make sure the tape is secure. I'm going to reinforce this later, you'll see. Then cut 3 similar sized triangles using paper, and we're going to tape these to the end of our straw. This is going to create that nice rocket shape and also help it to fly. So we're creating them one on top and the other on the bottom, and then another below. You'll see the final shape here. Make sure it's taped down well. I'm using about 6 pieces of tape. Next, we're going to create a little rocket shooter using a rubber band and a popsicle stick. Just tape the rubber band to the popsicle stick. I'm using tape on both sides, a good amount of tape so when you pull on the rubber band, it doesn't come off. Here my brad fastener is a little bit loose, so I'm reinforcing it with some duct tape. You could also just use the regular tape. It needs to be secure. And to shoot the rocket, the eraser is pointing towards you. Put the band around the little brad fastener and pull as I'm doing here. And then when you let go, you're going to see that your rocket is going to be able to fly. Make sure you get that position right, aiming upwards, and here we'll see our rocket in action. The harder you pull, the further back it will also fly. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoy making some fun STEM activities.